This video will demonstrate how to create actions in Reefonomics. From the landing page, navigate to the Actions tab in the top right-hand corner of your screen. From here, you'll see all the existing action libraries within your group. From here, you can select an existing action library for your action, or you can create a new action library. For more information on this process, refer to the Create an Action Library tutorial. To create an action from an action library, select the New tab in the top left of the screen, then the Action button. This will automatically take you into the setup for the new action. In the description view, detail the action's metadata, giving it a name and a description, as well as detailing any supporting information and relevant resources or attachments like a report. Once you're done with the action's description, navigate to the Attributes view at the top of the page. In this view, you can give the action an action type and a geometry type, which is determined by the action type. You can also determine the percentage of available area to apply the action to. In this case, that value is 10%, but you can apply your action to up to 100% of the available area if you wish. Then you can determine the start and end land types of your action. The retired land type takes the area which the action is applied to out of the available area for other actions, so the tool does not repeat the action again for the same area or apply other actions to that area. Next, you'll specify the default costs, including the initial cost and the ongoing cost, which represents things like ongoing maintenance. You can also represent the confidence associated with these costs by calculating a confidence score. Next, navigate to the Impacts tab at the top of the page. In this view, you can detail the impacts which an action will have on water quality and co-benefits. You can define an impact by effectiveness type, like efficacy, yield, or fixed load, and value, like tons per hectare for yield, which is often used for land management practices over larger areas, or total reduction for fixed load. For example, this action impacts stream bank erosion with the effectiveness type efficacy and a value of 0.1. You can also determine the response time associated with an impact and the confidence associated with that impact. In this case, the impact on stream bank erosion of my action will be slow, and I'm fairly confident that the details I've curated are accurate. An action can have multiple impacts too. These impacts you can curate by toggling them on and off using the switch and dictating their effectiveness, response time, and associated confidence. For example, this action impacts stream bank erosion, as well as the biodiversity of riverine and terrestrial areas, first stations on country values, carbon sequestration, land resilience, and methane production. Next, navigate to the Adoption view at the top of the screen. From this view, you can curate the peak adoption level as a percentage and time to near peak adoption level in years. For more information on this, refer to the Adoption Potential video. Finally, from the Advanced view, which you can navigate to at the top of the screen, you can detail more localized data. For example, you can curate costs and impacts for specific subcatchments. You can also choose to or not to apply an action at specific locations by toggling them on and off here. The green tick in the top right of your screen indicates that the action has been saved, meaning you're able to navigate back to your action library by clicking the button in the top left without losing any action details. And that's how you create an action in Reefonomics.